All right. Shalom. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who does lead and rule well. Salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity to the four corners of the earth. And sincere shalom also to you Akim and Akwaf listening and learning, preparing yourselves here in these last days. All right, and to the entire household of faith, fighting this good fight of faith, I want to say shalom. This is your brother Quar from the DC camp. Come back at you with another lesson. And I'm entitled this one, When It Comes to Pass. All right. Now, the Lord will reveal them that are his. All right. Now, when you see this scripture on the screen, I'll start with that one. It is Lamentations 3 and 37. Essentially, when it comes to pass, when the words that the men of the Lord is bringing out, when it comes to pass, then you're going to know who is the Lord's chosen, man. You know, when these different things don't come to pass that some of these other guys are saying, you're going to know that they not. Right now, it's a little foggy and you can't discern or distinguish who are the Lord's chosen, you know. But anyways, let's get to it. This is Lamentations 3 and verse 37. It says, who is he that saith, and it comes to pass when the Lord commandeth it not? All right. Yeah, if the Lord said it, I mean, if it happens, then you know that the Lord obviously said it first, man. You know, so again, the things that the men is saying, when it comes to pass, you're gonna know, you know, that the Lord commanded these things, man. So, because the words that we saying, it's not our words, it's the Lord's words, man. But He put His words in our mouths, man. And you got other men who the scripture says that He haven't spoken to, yet they ran. That's what's that, Jeremiah 23. Let me see. I forget. It might be 33. Yeah. No, that's 23. This is Jeremiah 23 and 21. It says, I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. All right. So you gonna have these guys that's, you know, they seen it. You know, they understood it. They understood they was Israelites, but the Most High, He never ordained them. You know, like He told Jeremiah, He knew him in the womb. You know, but you're gonna have some of these guys. They just gonna jump up and do what they do. You know. Let me get this one. Hold up. So like, you bear with me 1 second. All right. This is the scripture that I had in mind. All right. This is John 13, and this is from Yahweh Shai. All right. This is John 13 and verse 19. Matter of fact, let me start at I'm gonna start at 19. It says, now I tell you before it come to pass, that when it is come to pass, ye may believe that I am He. All right, that He's chosen, man. You know, and it's the same things now. All right, when these things come to pass, you gonna know who was the Lord's chosen. Because right now, the Lord has a chosen. You just don't know. Primarily, right now in the MOTB, because that's one of the things that a lot of these camps don't want to agree with. You know, it's June, ain't no microchip, right? You know, or it's a philosophy, it's this and that and that. So what you gonna do when that MOTB is made mandatory? You know, that CHIP. What are y'all gonna do? You know, you're gonna be you're not gonna know what to do. You're gonna be ashamed, man. Because right now you can blend in and you can pretend, you know, as if you really the Lord's, you know, chosen. All right. Now you got Revelation. In Revelation, oh snap! I already had it up. In Revelation, 2 and 2, it says, I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil, and thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and hast found them liars. All right, now you won't have the true men of the Lord, the ones that hate evil, that's standing up for righteousness. You know, they're going to be testing the false apostles, man. You know, so we examining those who claim to be apostles, but we're going to expose them, you know, who are deceitful, man. You're going to be exposed, man. But really, everybody's going to know it. Like the scriptures say, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. They're going to know when the Lord actually shows his power, when these things, certain things come to pass, man. That we telling you about in the scriptures, man. You know? Yeah, a lot of you don't understand the character of the Lord. You know? I got another example. This is John 14. Where is it at? And John 14 and I'm gonna start at 28. It says, it says, ye have heard now, I said unto you, I go away and come again unto you. If ye loved me, ye will rejoice, because I said, I go unto the Father, for my Father is greater than I. And now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it is come to pass, ye might believe. Okay? So when and this is why the apostles, they faith was strengthened when it came to pass, because they knew that they was they knew it at the time, but they truly knew it once it came to pass, man. You know? So that's what it comes down to, man. All right, let's get some more. This is Ezekiel 33. This is Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. It says, and when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. All right. So that's when you're going to know when the certain things come to pass, man. And the Lord is going to reveal it. All right. You had in the old world, I would say, on the ancient world, the Lord will reveal certain things through power. All right. It was what was the example? So like it with Jeremiah, you know, not Jeremiah, Elijah, you know, Elijah in 1 Kings the 18th chapter, you know, the Lord had put on a miraculous display, man, you know, on Mount Carmel, or Moses when he swallowed up Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, you know. But right now the Lord is just hiding himself, right? But in his power, that's when y'all gonna understand, man. It's not gonna be these. The Lord gonna show. He gonna reveal them, man. You know. Matter of fact, what's that other scripture? No, the Salah. This is Revelation 3 verse 9. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. And we use that scripture talking about the so-called you-know-who's, you know, but actually, you know, this was actually even talking about Jake's, man. You know? Let me see. Okay. It's another scripture. This is an Apocrypha. But going back to Ezekiel 33 real quick, man, that's when we're going to be vindicated, man. Divine vindication. You know, when the Lord actually, when these things come to pass, man, you know, when the true prophecy comes, that's when everybody's going to be able to recognize, man. You know, Because Ezekiel, he was appointed as a watchman over the people, but you got a lot of people trying to be watchmen, man. You know? And then eventually the people gonna realize, man, you know, despite your skepticism, you gonna know when it comes to pass, man. All right. At that moment, you're gonna realize it was a true prophet that was among you, and that's why I want to get 2nd Esdras 16 and verse. Hold up. 16 and verse 73. It says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." All right. And this is when you read up, it goes into the insurrection and stuff happening everywhere. You know, again, like I said, the Lord's going to show his miracles at that time, you know, because you're going to have the men of the Lord who it says, "Look, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same," because the Lord is going to deliver certain particular men. You know, you're going to have all this stuff happening, but it's not going to come to the men of the Lord, you know. Let me get that. Everybody, this is Psalms 91 and verse 7. You know, but the whole chapter is good. 8,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold the reward of the wicked. All right. So the Lord start destroying a lot of people. You gonna know he wasn't dealing with them, you know, and the ones that he's protecting, you know, and that's when you gonna see that Isaiah 4:1, man. You know, the woman running up, 7 women, you know, because he's gonna be a hedge of protection because the Lord is dealing with him. You know, that man being as that fine gold. All right. So again, that's another example when there's revelation. A realization and distinction, man. You know, that's gonna be that time when the Most High, it's not gonna be no mistakes about it, man. The Lord's gonna truly reveal those who is dedicated to Him, man. You know, and that usually happens when the Lord does His testings and stuff like that. But that's when the test is gonna be there. You know, right now it's just it's a warm up. It's training. But the true test is going to come. All right. Now you got the false ones, right? Let me get that. I believe it's on Deuteronomy 18. I had it. Yes. Deuteronomy 18 and I think 20. It says, Deuteronomy 18 and 20, but the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which Yahweh hath not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of Yahweh, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which Yahweh hath not spoken. But that prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. Just like that one dude said, the apostle, you know, Tahad's going to die in this amount of time. You know, that whole group is just through. Nigga got the nerve to still be out there trying to teach something, man. You know, you spoke presumptuously, man. All right. But yeah, when these certain things come to pass, then you gonna know, man. And I mentioned the MOTB. All right, and then the time of Jacob's trouble, and you're gonna have the Lord being with particular men. You know, so let me make sure that's all I wanted to grab. Man, that's pretty much it, man. Like Yahweh Shah said, man, you should know them by their fruits, man. And Yahweh Shah also said that He knows them that are His. All right, His sheep know of His voice and they follow Him, man. A lot of you people ain't doing that. A lot of you can't even recognize it, but we can recognize it now. You know. Matter of fact, let me close on this one. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 36 and verse 15. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. All right. Now, you got in Wisdom of Solomon, I got to get this one. It just popped back in my brain. You're going to have them, they're going to finally realize that they was wrong, man. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of them, before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. At that point, it's going to be too late for you, man. You know, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of the truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. All right, and that's when they're going to finally acknowledge that they didn't have it, man, and they was just pretending. But the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So, you know, the Lord got a lot of you that, you know, deceiving your own selves, man. You know, because this is a sifting process, man. But when these things come to pass, you're going to know, you know, and the Lord is going to reveal those that are his. So with that, Lord willing, it was edifying to the next lesson. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. And I want to say shalom.